Meet the Electric Vehicle Association of Alberta. Well, like two of them. There's a lot more. Electric vehicle ownership isn't mainstream yet. Not anywhere really, and not here in Edmonton, Alberta. But the Electric Vehicle Association of Alberta, they have done the road trips. They have faced the Alberta weather, and they are convinced that this tech is ready. We are going to talk to two electric vehicle owners about what the future of mobility looks like and what it means for an average person to start treating their car a little more like their cell phone. Something you plug in before bed. Here on Renewable.
I grew up on a farm, and they had farm gas, and I was the privileged and lucky enough to be able to fill up on the farm gas. As a kid, you save the money not paying for gas, and the convenience, you're filling up at home. I grew up, and I knew I wasn't going to be on a farm, so that idea of having farm gas available was not going to happen in my adult life. I never looked at that socket in the wall and said, that could be my future gas tank. And when I realized it could, and now that it is, it's pretty fantastic.
You know, people think that electric cars are for, hippies or people that, hippies. You can just be a normal kindergarten teacher driving an EV.
If you're thinking about buying a car, you should think about an electric vehicle. That's the flag the club is waving. But even if electric vehicles are right for nearly everybody, are they right for right now?
People think that there isn't a charging infrastructure around. You don't have gas stations on every corner for electric cars, which is true. But having a gas station at your house more than makes up for it. Because that way you're charging every night, you have a full charge every morning without doing anything. You plug it in just like you plug a cell phone in. That's fantastic.
In the parking lot of an antique car show, we asked the club about the lives of early adopters. And as these, some of them century-old cars drove around us, we pressed the club on maybe the biggest question that most people have about electric vehicles. Talking about road trips.
When I go on a trip, I then do have to charge at a slower rate than what it takes to fill up a gas tank. It's a trade-off I gladly take. People come up and say, well, now I can't drive to Las Vegas in 24 hours straight. You're right, you can't. I did that once, it wasn't very fun. I slept through half of it, my friend drove, he slept through the other half, I drove. It wasn't fun. This way, we enjoy road trips more because every 3 or 4 hours, yes, the car is making us take a stop, but we probably want to stop anyway. I've been able to drive around Alberta as I've wanted to, gone to several small towns, and it's only about 20 minutes to charge a Tesla, which isn't that long. When you think of it, you go for a bathroom break, you maybe grab a bite to eat. If you have kids, you're probably taking a lot longer than 20 minutes. So it doesn't impact us on road trips.
But it's in the lives of daily commuters that the EV Club says this tech really, really shines, where you can see what these cars actually have to offer.
I'm cheap. I'm a cheap person. I don't like spending money, and I don't like going to the gas station. I unplug in the morning, and then I close my little charging port thing, and I go to work. I park it. I don't charge. I don't plug in at work. And I go and I teach for the day, and then at the end of the day, I come out and I drive it home. I just think about, what am I doing tomorrow? Do I need to plug it in, or don't I need to plug it in? It's very similar to plugging in your phone.
But if the gas station is in your wall, that power still has to come from somewhere. And if you get your household power from, say, coal, isn't your electric vehicle, in a sense, a coal-powered car?
In Alberta, people think that because we're predominantly coal-powered, that it's a dirty car and it's worse driving an electric car than it is driving a gas car. So when you have a gas car, it never gets more efficient. It's as efficient as it's going to be when you drive it off the lot, and then it's getting worse. It's getting worse gas mileage, polluting more. With an electric car, fed off the grid that is always getting cleaner. Every day I drive the car, it's actually a little bit cleaner than the day before in a sense. Plus, you have the option, and many EV owners in Edmonton have done it and elsewhere, to have solar panels, and therefore you're not emitting anything. The sun is powering your car. You can't do that with a gasoline car, no way.
Early adopters are interesting people to talk to. For all the talk of cost saving and convenience, at the end of the day, this whole thing comes down to a willingness to take a leap of faith. I think once you get it in your head that something is going to be the future, it becomes really difficult to live in what starts looking like the past. We wrapped up by chatting about what that future of mobility looks like and why the way we get around matters.
I really do think the self-driving is going to change the world in a very spectacular way. Will there be people that still drive their own cars? Sure there will be. There's people that ride their own horses. You don't need to, but they do it, and that's absolutely fantastic. It seems like even the entire automobile industry understands that the future seems to be EV or alternative energy. It doesn't have to be EV. I don't care if it's EV or something else. If something comes along that's better than Tesla, then it's better than Tesla. That's fantastic, as long as it's better for the environment at the same time.
On this season of Renewable, we are going to be looking at people, engineers, entrepreneurs, thinkers, and activists, each with their own unique vision of a sustainable future in the heart of Canada's fossil fuel industry. Follow us at Green Yeg to find out when new episodes are coming out, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we hope to have you back for the next episode of Renewable.